today we're talking about the gentleman who paid 10,000 Bitcoin for a couple pizzas. And at the current price, he would have had $480 million if he would have kept on to this Bitcoin. So let's hear what he has to say.
How'd you get this idea to trade Bitcoin for pizza?
I just honestly thought it would be really cool if I could say, hey, I just traded this, open source internet money for a real world good. And I thought, what better thing than food? Food is
So that's awesome, first of all. And at the time, Bitcoin was probably, I don't know, worth a couple dollars or a couple cents. It was very little to what it is now. Nobody knows what the future holds. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies at the time that didn't make it, that didn't necessarily, weren't worth anything later. So you never know. That, wow.
a basic necessity. And, pizza, every geek understands pizza.
So how did you actually buy a pizza?
I just posted on the forum. I said, if anybody's interested, I'm offering 10,000 Bitcoins in exchange for some pizza. And somebody there said, hey, I'll take you up on that offer. So I sent him the 10,000 Bitcoin. I said, okay, here it is. I'm waiting for my pizza. And, he phoned it in. He paid with his credit card, and the pizza showed up at my door.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if the guy that he paid knew the potential of it, but yeah. Wow. To his credit, he had no idea what this was going to be worth in one day. But then again, to the person who took the offer of the 10,000 Bitcoin, I mean, that's a hustler right there thinking, this could be worth something one day. Interesting, two different thinking there, ways of
Here you
thinking.
can see the original pizzas, and that's my daughter's hand. She was a year old.
Wow. So
Aw.
you paid 10,000 Bitcoins for one pizza?
It was two pizzas,
Oh,
actually.
you got two pizzas out.
Two pizzas, not one.
And, maybe the person spent $30, $40, something like that.
What would it be worth today?
$80 million, I don't know.
$80 million.
A lot. People laugh at that, but at the time it wasn't worth anything.
Right. Is it true some people...
Yeah. I imagine, you have to live knowing that, right? That I think after a million, even if it was just $1 million, right? It's like you got to kick yourself. But 80 million, and like I just did the math today, 480 million. I think at that point you kind of have to trick your body into saying oh, wasn't that bad? Otherwise, how do you live, right? How do you live your life knowing that you basically left? You would have been set for life. He would have been way set for life. How do you live with yourself after that? Yeah. I'm curious though if he had more Bitcoin though. I imagine he has to have more. He didn't give away all of it, did he?
People celebrate the anniversary of the day you bought the pizza?
Yeah, May 22nd, Bitcoin Pizza Day. So
It's called Bitcoin Pizza Day?
It is.
Raise your pizza. Raise your pizza. Raise your pizza. Toast to the one and only Laszlo. Thanks for being here and coming, and thanks for inspiring International Bitcoin Pizza Day. This is awesome. Cheers to you.
That's kind of cool, though, that around the world, people who know about it celebrate what you did, May 22nd.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
it's pretty cool to kind of have a holiday in my honor.
I'm going to mark it down on my calendar.
May 22nd. So there you have it. There's a lot of things like this in history. People selling houses that were worth a lot more. I agree. I mean, no amount of money is worth your life or your happiness, right? If you get so stuck in the moment, it's just not worth it, right? You have a finite amount of time. Money doesn't buy you time. So I would just say that, right? We all make bad choices. We buy the wrong stock, or we spent money in the wrong thing, or we bought the wrong car. We know whatever kind of investment, people make bad investments all the time. And, those are small setbacks in comparison to the big picture. But, yeah, it's it's cool that they made a holiday out of it and he can laugh it off now. And I don't know, I'd have to do some more research, but I wonder, he had to have more. If he had 10,000, I'm sure that wasn't all of it. Even if he had like 100, that's still a good amount. I mean, he definitely has a little bit of money there. So, you know, you can always have more, right? But I'm curious what you all think. Paying that with Bitcoin, what do you think? Smart, dumb? What are your thoughts? I'll leave it to you.